What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of WWE content. And yes, I know today is Friday, and yes, I know it's SmackDown, which means, of course, you have I think 1 week before SummerSlam, last minute promos, matches, whatever, whatever. But instead of talking about SmackDown, what's going to happen leading up to SummerSlam, I want to talk about the main fight that I think most people are actually excited for is former wrestler slash now still general manager of SmackDown, Nick Aldis, is going to fight Gunther. Now, we have seen general managers fight the wrestlers before. We've seen Eric Bischoff fight some of the wrestlers. We have seen Stephanie McMahon fight one of the wrestlers. We have seen Shane McMahon fight one of the wrestlers. Former general managers who used to be wrestlers fought against their former co-workers. But this time, this is different actually. Now, I never knew. Me being a wrestling fan, I never knew Nick Aldis was a wrestler. I thought he was just corporate guy, suits all the time, and he married a pretty dope badass wrestler girl from the Attitude Era. But the second I saw the match was announced, Nick Aldis versus Gunther, I'm like, can this guy even wrestle? I mean, I get he wrestled before, but like, can he even wrestle? Like, can he handle the big guys? Can he handle weapons? Can he even handle a table? Last night, I saw a couple of videos of him in his old wrestling years. Independent scene, HOG wrestling, NWA wrestling, TNA wrestling, AEW wrestling, and all that. And I gotta say, Nick Aldis, I saw a whole new side of him. I never even seen before as a wrestler itself. Like, he knows how to joke around in the ring. He knows how to move around the ropes. He does awesome moves. His clotheslines are impeccable. And he can handle weapons like no one else can. Like, there was an old I Quit match, I think, back in the NWA when he was a part of it. And I remembered in the match, he had a chain. And he used it like a hardcore legend would use it. And on top of that, it wasn't a quit match, so he literally he never quit the entire match. And I was stunned because the way he was like moving in the ring with the tables and the chairs, it was incredible. And then the funny thing was during the match, the referee said, "Nick, do you quit?" And he said, "You hit like a bitch." I'm like, okay, yeah, no, this guy, he has it all. He's got the character, he got charisma. He knows how to cut a dope promo. He's got the moves. He knows how to handle any kind of weapons that gets thrown at him. So the fact that he's going to fight Gunther at SummerSlam, I feel like his chances are. Before I was like maybe um 80-20 because I had a feeling that 80% of the chance he was going to lose to Gunther. But after seeing his independent scene, his title reigns he had, wrestling legends, wrestling former wrestlers he used to wrestle, like AJ Styles and Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes. He knows how to handle guys like that. So if he can handle Gunther, I'm pretty sure he can handle anything that's going to happen in the ring leading up to SummerSlam. Before, I was skeptical about it. Like, I didn't know if he was going to do it because, I mean, a general manager is going to fight a former coworker, so it's like, how are they going to do it? And then I've seen videos about general managers fighting the wrestlers and Eric Bischoff. Eric Bischoff. He's a lot of things. He's a lot of things. I can name a lot, but I'm pretty sure if I did, I would get banned. And because some of them are inappropriate, some of them are from previous former coworkers of his that have said it about him, specifically Vince Russo. But I'm not gonna say it out loud because kids might be hearing this, or on top of that, I might get banned. So I'm just gonna let you all think I'm gonna let you all think what I'm thinking about what people said about Eric Bischoff. Like I said, he's a lot of things, but a wrestler, he's not. No, 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 no. No, he is not a wrestler. No, he is not. He can't fight if his life depended on it in a wrestling ring. Yes, he was a champion, but that was because it was a storyline and NWO and WCW and 90s and all that crap, but he cannot wrestle. Now, Shane McMahon and Stephanie McMahon are different. They cover a wrestling family. I'm not talking about wrestlers, I'm talking about like owners of a company who has a long history of knowing wrestlers their whole lives, and has trained with them. Now, for Stephanie, she made her mark when it came to fighting Brie Bella at SummerSlam. And of course, the famous Shane McMahon, Mr. Money Man, doing the most craziest moves I've ever witnessed in my life, I think, jumping off of high cages and doing an elbow drop on the table, to going through Hell in a Cell, going through a fight with his own father at WrestleMania. I mean, this guy can literally do it all. Eric Bischoff, no, but Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis is he's a different breed of a wrestler. This guy comes from England. And you would think people from England are polite. But him? He is not polite. He is vindictive. He is malicious. He will do anything he can to win. And I feel like when he's going to fight Gunther at SummerSlam, he will not stop until either Gunther taps or Gunther is pinned. Now, for SummerSlam, it's going to be a lot of back and forth when it comes to Nick Aldis and Gunther. We know the promos, the contract signings, all the bullshit talking, whatever, whatever. But I got a feeling that Nick Aldis might take down the ring general. I mean, we've seen other people do it. I mean, we've seen, I think, Drew McIntyre do it more than once. Jane McDonough did it once in independent wrestling scene in Ireland. I mean, Damian Priest. Let's see what else. Who else is taking down Gunther? Oh yeah, main event Jey Uso, WrestleMania, made him tap out like a little bitch. So I don't know, Gunther. I feel like this would be the time that of your track record of SummerSlam. It's gonna be stopped by your boss. Well, one of your bosses, but it's gonna be stopped by one of your bosses at SummerSlam, and it's gonna be funny. Now, I know it's a traditional standard submission pinfall match, but I don't know. I feel like they should make it like an I Quit match or no holds barred, maybe a street fight, maybe falls count anywhere. I mean, falls count anywhere, that would be pretty funny actually. You fight in the stands, you fight backstage, you fight in one of the rooms, the bathroom, the parking lot, anywhere in the world for a falls count anywhere match. Now, for an I Quit match, that's going to be a lot because, like I've said, I've seen him in an I Quit match, but I don't think I've seen Gunther in an I Quit match. So this could be Gunther's first I Quit match, and he's going to quit. I mean, he already got pinned. He got tapped. He tapped out. So this could be the first I Quit where he actually quits. See, that would be funny. But like I said, at first I was skeptical about it. I thought this is not going to be good. They're just gonna toss his name into the fire. It's not going to be good. They're going to make a joke out of him. But seeing Nick Aldis in a whole new light as a wrestler, I actually got to respect him a little bit because he's tough. He doesn't take shit from nobody, and he stands his ground with his own 2 feet. And like I said, he's been through hell and back with many wrestlers. He's wrestled guys in TNA, guys in AEW, guys in the NWA, guys in ROH. Sorry, HOG. Sorry. There's so many independent wrestling scenes. I keep forgetting what were the abbreviations. But in all honesty, SummerSlam for Nick Aldis and Gunther, I'm actually excited for. As for the others, I'm a little skeptical. I mean, I'm not skeptical about Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. I mean, that's gonna be like another match of the century. But as for the others, Danhausen and Dom Mysterio, Io Sky and Liv Morgan, a 6-man tag team match of the Usos and Jacob Fatu versus Royce Key, Solo Sikoa, and LA Knight. I'm just looking forward to it. I really am not. I mean, so far this year of SummerSlam is just boring. It's dull. It's stupid. I mean, whoever came up with these matches, I feel like they should fire them, or he should get a new hobby, or better yet, write better matches because these matches so far have been sucking. Plus, speaking of sucking, Monday Night Raw, they said their viewership went down because the matches sucked. It was stupid, and on top of that, There was no women's matches. The entire Raw episode, there were no women's matches. We didn't see Lara Valkyria fight a random person. We didn't see Ivy Nile come out trying to fight Lara Valkyria. We didn't see the Women's Intercontinental Champion Soruka wanting to defend her title. Better yet, where the hell is Becky Lynch? Now I know I've said it. I said it before. I don't like the girl. I don't. I never. Okay. I didn't like her when it came to her being a heel and the whole angle with her and AJ Lee and CM Punk and her husband Seth Rollins. No situation with the Division. I didn't like her. But I'm sorry. At some point, I want her to come back. It's been months, people, months, and so far nothing has happened. We have the women's division right now has been deteriorating. I mean, Bianca Belair, Naomi are pregnant, so we're not going to see them for another few months. We got people injured on the sideline. Rhea Ripley. We have a speculation on our hands where Bailey might not even come back to the WWE because of her contract. Oh, and I'm sorry. On top of that, two women who are legends in the business are not back on TV. I'm talking AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. Oh, and wait, I'm sorry, but yeah, what about Nikki Bella? She's medically cleared. She can come back anytime she wants, and yet nothing's happened. She's not coming back for a title. She's not coming back for a special occasion for her sister. Like, what's going on, WWE? What are you doing? So, yeah, that's just it right now. I mean, I'm dreading for SummerSlam to come. I can't wait for it to be over. And on top of that, I just want something new, like anything, like a legend coming back to WWE, a former Hall of Famer coming back, surprising us with like another grand gesture or something. Or how about this? How about this, people? How about this? Give us a better match to be excited for SummerSlam. Day one or day two? Just give me one of those and I'll be happy. Because so far these matches are just they're dreading. They're irritating me. And I don't like that. Now, for Verna De Escandalo, that's a different story. This is AAA we're talking about. A three Saturday event, televised. The first Saturday is going to be insane. We have Agana Americano and Dom Mysterio versus Juan de los Perros de Maldives, Daga, and a mystery tag team partner. Now, who? I'm not sure, but I'm excited. And of course, we have Mystery Iguana and Lola Vice versus Los Toxica, one of Los Toxica girls, and Leargo Kid. We have a title on the line as well of the Cruiserweight Championship of Ray Phoenix versus Mini Kingo. And let's not forget, we have a tournament on the line where a new crowned AAA Latin American champion will be crowned by Triple Mania. And I got an update that AAA and WWE, of course, they have their collaboration show Worlds Collide, will be held and none other than, drumroll please, Chicago, Illinois. I'm excited. I mean, Worlds Collide in Chicago, Illinois. I mean, it's going to be insane. Now, people are speculating that because of CM Punk and Dom Mysterio's history together, they might have a title versus title match. Now, if that is true, that means Dominic could retain the title after Triple Mania. If that's the case, I'm in. And on top of that, if CM Punk's still champion till after SummerSlam, then that's even better. Now, so for AAA, we have Verna De Esquadra. After that, we got Triple Mania, and after Triple Mania, we have Worlds Collide, and it's in Chicago. Funny thing is that Worlds Collide is going to happen on the same day as AEW All In. So we're going to have two wrestling shows from two rival companies on the same day in the same city. Now, for AAA and WWE Worlds Collide, it's going to be held at the United Center. And at AEW All In, it's going to be held in this new arena called, I think, New Arena. I don't know where that is. I haven't been to Chicago in about a year or so, so I don't know like where that arena is. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what matches are going to be held, but it's going to be exciting. Plus, I'm pretty sure they're gonna battle for ticket sales, merchandising, attendance records, and stuff. So it's gonna be a nail biter for both wrestling promotions. Now, for you to see that, I'm actually more excited for. Um, on my last podcast, I did talk about a former wrestler back in the day whose gimmick was a cop. My mistake, actually. I didn't read the full gimmick. Turns out it wasn't a cop. It was actually a security guard, prison security guard guy. But still, I'm excited. Also, the name actually is Big Boss Man. So I'm excited for next week. What's gonna happen for Dark Side of the Ring, and then Monday we got Monday Night Raw. Tonight SmackDown, and then after that, we have like I think one more week left, and then here we go with SummerSlam, 2 day event in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be hectic. We have a bunch of towels on the line. We're gonna see a former wrestler is now gonna come back into the ring and fight one of his coworkers. We're gonna see a cartoon Scooby Doo character fight the Triple A Mega Champion Dom Mysterio. We have family versus family again. Only this time it's family versus family slash then friend, and then friend turn enemy, enemy turn to friend situation. But that's just hectic. And then I'm sorry, I forgot two wrestlers who who treated nothing like each other but like brothers. And now we're on a skeptical actually of if either Cody's going to be a heel or be a babyface. So far, we've seen him like the breaking tipping point of him like being pissed off at CM Punk. We all remember Saturday Night Main Event. CM Punk hit Cody Rhodes in the face with one of the straps on the title. He said it was an accident, but then the kickoff show, Cody Rhodes is even more pissed off, and next thing you know, CM Punk pushes his face, and thus being a fight happening. Now tonight, I don't know where's Cody's head is at right now. He's all over the place. He is just angry right now. He's pissed off at CM Punk. He's pissed off at Gunther. He's pissed off at Sami Zayn. He's pissed off at the world right now. So I don't know where his head is at right now. But we're gonna find out tonight when it comes to CM Punk, of course, and the promos happening. Now, if he does become a heel, I'm excited to see what the American Nightmare has in store for him being a heel in WWE. I mean, I've seen him be a heel before back in the day with the mask. Then I've seen him actually become a heel one time in AEW, which was pretty awesome and badass for me. But a heel in WWE, I wonder how they're going to pull that off before SummerSlam hits. Well, that's all I have for today, guys. Be sure to watch SmackDown 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific live on USA, and then on tomorrow, AAA will have their first televised event of Verna De Escandalo, where we will see crazy matches happening, towels on the line, and a potential secret leader happening in AAA for Perros de Mal. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you guys soon.